What's up everybody and welcome to another Wi-Fi battle courtesy of yours truly, R4 Maverick. This particular match is very interesting because I'm facing a very tough opponent to lane, and he's carrying not only an interesting team, but he's carrying the Eeveelutions. He has the Sylveon, Vaporeon, Espeon, and Flareon going against my Ludicolo, Politoed, making it a rain team, along with my Talonflame and Mega Kangaskhan. So without further ado, let's see how I do. We see Talane that is issuing the challenge. We see that Flareon and Espeon lead, the shiny Flareon, against my Ludicolo and that Politoed. I see my Politoed is activating its drizzle, making the field rainy. And the first turn will be that withdraw from that Flareon. He doesn't want to catch any water type moves. So he's switching into that Vaporeon. I use the Skull from my Ludicolo against that Espeon, taking more than 50% of the HP. We see that light screen from that Espeon and the Skull against that Flareon, but now it's the Vaporeon. The Giga Drain coming from my Ludicolo against that Vaporeon, not taking too much damage because of that light screen, and we see the setup from the Reflect also from that Espeon. I try to double team that Espeon, knocking it out. 1, 2, 3, he's gone for the day. And I see that Ice Beam from that Vaporeon against my Assault Vested Ludicolo. The next up would be that Sylveon, the shiny, very nice looking Sylveon. And I use the Scald against that Sylveon. I want to get rid of it right away because I know it has so much special defense. We see luckily I get that burn, and I'm again double teaming that Sylveon. I want to get rid of it right away. Vaporeon using that Wish, trying to get some of its health back, or healing whichever Pokemon has lowest health. That Sylveon wants me out of there really quick, and he's using that poison against that toxic against my Ludicolo because she knows that I'm gonna be lasting very long without Assault Vest. The Protect coming from that Sylveon, and Ludicolo is using that Giga Drain against that Vaporeon. I want to get rid of it again quickly, but I think in this turn the Wish is going to activate. No, I'm mistaken, it's the Citrus Berry. The Scald against that Sylveon that is protected, and also the Scald against my Ludicolo. Not very effective because I'm both water and grass type. Water and grass. We see a little bit of chip damage from that poison, and the burn damage from that Sylveon, and the withdraw from that Vaporeon into that Flareon. He's predicting that I'm gonna be using that Giga Drain again against that Vaporeon, and he's correct because I use it against now that Flareon. That was a nice prediction, a nice switch. And I go the Scald into that Sylveon, knocking it out. 1, 2, 3, he's gone. I should have just focused more onto the Flareon and let the burn damage do all the work for me. We see the poison from that Toxic Orb from that Flareon, and the Vaporeon makes a reappearance. I bring out my Talonflame, and the Giga Drain now against Showers, taking again a little bit less than 50%. But I'm not too worried because I'm getting most of my health back, and the Facade that does very extra damage because of that Toxic Orb. The Scald from that Vaporeon not doing too much against my Ludicolo. Not very effective, but that poison is doing a little bit more work into that Pokemon. We see a little bit chip damage also into from that Flareon, and the Politoed is going to make a reappearance, activating the drizzle one more time. We see the field starting to rain. The Giga Drain from that Ludicolo. I'm trying to get my health back once again, and here I'm gonna get almost my whole health again, and that one kick KO from that Ludicolo. from one hit KO from that Politoed. I'm sorry. The Wish from that Vaporeon, trying to get some of its health back. And we see more of that chip damage from that Poison. I return and I bring on my Kangaskhan. I'm just trying to get rid of that bulky Vaporeon really quickly. We see that Protect because he wants to get regain a lot of his health back because of that Wish. And we see the health regain and a lot of chip damage from that Poison. The light screen finally wears off, and I'm going to Mega Evolve my Kangaskhan just to get rid of that Vaporeon really quickly with that Fake Out. But unfortunately, we see that Protect from the Vaporeon. She doesn't want to have anything to do with my Fake Outs, and I get the Giga Drain. I get that Protect, and this is almost going to knock out my Ludicolo. It completely knocks it out. I'm down. I fainted, and I'm going to bring that that Politoed again for the last appearance, and I'm going to say sayonara to that Vaporeon because I'm going to go with that Double Edge because I just want to get rid of it completely. But unfortunately, it doesn't do much. But I'm going to finish it up with that Ice Beam, and that would be the end of the game. That was a very tough match against the Eeveelution line. And guys, if you have any comments, questions, concerns about this match, let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and you can also find me on my live stream, Twitch TV /R4 Maverick, or on Twitter, twitter.com/the R4 Maverick. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic new year 2015.